Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. We have a fun one today. We're on the map Westfield in the Cold War game mode. This is one of my favorite maps, and I actually think it fits this game mode really well with True Vision and stuff like that. I haven't been playing Cold War a lot. I just recently got back into it because I unlocked the MOBAT from the Season Pass, and so I know it's a good money earner, so I've been playing that, trying to grind silver. I did play this mode back in April when it first came out, and I did like it, but there wasn't a lot of diversity and stuff like that, so it kind of got a little bland for me pretty quick. Now that they've introduced missiles and stuff like that and a lot more premium tanks and tanks in general, it's actually quite fun. So you're gonna see me playing this a lot more. Anyways, this HISS right here, this Artic HISS, is disgusting. It's got missiles, and that alone makes it way better than the regular HISS. Regular HISS has a little bit better mobility, or not mobility, it has a little bit better gun handling and rate of fire and stuff like that. But I mean, the missiles alone just make it, there's no point. Why would you choose the other one? They should have like a trade-in option so you could trade in your old HISS for this one. But anyways, as far as equipment goes for this tank, I'm running both the mobility equipments on this. I think it's the traction system and engine power. I can't remember exactly what it's called. And then we also have the advanced loader as well to give us a little bit faster reload. And then for the crew skills and stuff like that, I have all camo skills except for the one that doesn't affect light tanks. I don't have that one on there, and a couple of like just normal ones as well. So we're gonna see if we can hit this MOBAT right here with one of the missiles, and a little hard to aim. This is my second game in this ever. I played one game earlier, had a pretty decent game, but this game was worth recording and worth posting, that's for sure, because it's gonna be pretty fun right here. The missiles are kind of wonky. They're pretty slow, but they do sound super sweet, but they're a little bit hard to control. And if you don't have a line of sight on him, you're probably not going to hit him. You might get lucky. And I'm looking for this cat down here. We see him. We see if we can take a shot at him. And I was actually really surprised that this one didn't hit him. I thought it did, but I think it hit like a fence post or something in front of him. I don't know exactly. It was a little strange. I was kind of like, what the heck? I was wondering, like, why did that do that? Another cool part about this tank is that when you fire the missiles, they actually shoot off the top. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting them to do that, but now that they do that, it's kind of like one of those things where I'm like, oh, wow, that's actually kind of cool. I never would have thought they did that. And the mobility on this tank is actually really good, especially with those two equipment pieces we have that affect our mobility by making it a little bit better. It pretty much goes like, I think, 80 kilometers an hour. And I'm pushing up on this light tank up here. He pops smoke, and I see him. He pops out, and I'm like, oh, shit, he's got the missiles loaded. So I stop, and I'm like, oh, that was stupid. Hopefully it doesn't pin us. And then he fires, and somehow, I don't know how we blocked that. That should have pinned us all day. I don't know if it hit like our gun or something like that and didn't do any damage. It was pretty stupid. But I switch over to our standard rounds, and I'm going to put some lead into him. We bounced the cat right there, which I was actually also surprised at. Just a super sharp angle. Put a shell into him. We run away. We're going to run back to our original position on a hill up here. And if you look at the score right now, our teammates are dropping like flies, 8-12, and now it's going to be 12-6 here in a couple of seconds. It's getting pretty bad. So I'm trying to get over here, load up the missiles, see if we can get some shots across the bridge. Look at that, 6-11 now, and I can just see a swarm of them over there. Okay, damn it! I'm like, I wish I could shoot right now. This would be perfect. I could shoot this M60. Oh, here comes the cat. Nope, not gonna have any shots on him. So let's pay attention and look back over here, see if we can get some shots on anybody else. I'm thinking about shooting at this guy, and then he kind of goes dark. He's moving pretty fast, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit him on the move. And unfortunately, I think he stops or something like that. So we hit the ground right below him and track him. And I see him going in, swarming our teammates. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for him to stop, and where he goes uphill, because I know he's gonna be slower. So he stops, goes to reverse, and then bam, we hit him right in the back for 1,000, set him on fire, and he's gonna start cooking right there. We take a hit. I popped the smoke to my left because I don't know if there's any tanks over there. I don't want to get shot in the side. One of the things about this tank too, I never really lose crewmates so far. I mean, I've only played 2 battles in it, but it seems like I never lose any crew members. So I switched that out with the smoke, because smoke is actually really good in this game mode, especially if you need to run away or something like that. We try to curve the missile down a little bit, see if we can hit the top of the tank. We can't. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, well, they can't cap because we don't have a base. There is an encounter base in the middle. I don't think they're going to go there. I'll have shots on them if they do go there. I'm going to fall back to these bushes right here, because the thing about this tank with all the camo perks I have on it, it's basically invisible. They're never going to see me. So if all I have to do is just sit here in this bush, or behind all these bushes. They can't see me even though I'm white because it's too thick, but I'm going to be able to outspot them all day. So we're just going to load up the missiles and just sit here and wait for them, basically. So we're going to need to be that sneaky pest right here, the little assassin. They're never going to know what hit them, basically. We're going to see if we can spot them right here, and then we'll pull back behind the bush if we have to. Nope, tree's in the way. We don't have to. We fire a missile, see if we can hit him. Bam, we hit him for 900 right there. We see the M60 pop up. He's on low health. I know I can pin him all day. Let's see if we can get him. Missile away. And bam, take him out of the game. Okay, we got to pull forward behind this bush right in front of us. That way we don't get spotted after firing us. He is close. GW Fox 3. Let's see if we can hit him, take him out of the game too. Boom, we hit him right in the side of the turret, take him out. I see the other tank coming up. Third guy, final enemy in front of us right here. We got the final missile. Can we take him out and run away without getting spotted? Yes, we can. We fire without getting spotted. Boom, take him out. They had no idea I was there the whole time. They were completely oblivious. All they knew was the sound of a missile coming at them, and by that time, it was too late. It was already hitting them. They were dead. Awesome clutch right there. Not really a clutch, but comeback, taking out 3 guys within probably, what, I think that was 30 seconds right there. That was awesome. So we're going to pull up. We're reloading our final 2 missiles. Don't have a shot on that guy. We're going to focus back on the guy below the bridge. This is a very far shot, so I'm a little bit worried I'm going to miss, but I chance it anyways to see if we can hit him. And we cut a little too far to the left, and he goes unspotted, unfortunately, so we miss him. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, do I shoot my final missile this far? They are hard to aim when it's about 500 meters or more. So I'm probably just going to switch back to standard round, see if we can put some shells into him right here. It is a 2 versus 3 right now. I don't know where the third tank is. I know they're both up. One's up here, one's down below at the bridge. We don't know where the third guy is, so we got to be careful here. The cat comes around that corner. He doesn't really notice us here, so we're just going to circle him pretty much. We are going to act as a light tank at this point, basically just circle this guy. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I need to wait for my teammate to come up here. I have the health to deal with this guy, but I don't want to take a hit if I don't have to. I don't know how much health that other medium that I haven't spotted yet has, so we just got to be very careful and very patient here. So we're going to switch to premium here, try to put as many shells as we can into him. We keep bouncing. I'm not really aiming. I'm just trying to snapshot. If I can get lucky, get a shot, and I will. At this point, I'm like, okay, I'm going to switch to missiles. And the thing about True Vision is that even though he's unspotted, I can still see him. And he's not going to be able to see me. He's probably not, that smart to look over the ridge like I am right here. And so we're just kind of playing ring around the rosy. He probably thinks I took off. He has no idea where I am. And I can see on the mini-map this whole time I've been watching my other teammate. He's coming up, and he's going to come help us out with this tank right here. So we almost got the missile loaded up. He realizes that I didn't take off, and I'm probably right behind him, which I am. Boom, we fire the missile, we get spotted, and then he didn't even see us until it hit him. He still didn't know we were there. Our teammate puts a shell in him. I got to put a shell in him to finish him off before he potentially kills our teammate. And at this point, it's basically cleanup time. I think we just got to go find the other M60, and I noticed that he hasn't killed anyone, so I'm thinking he might be AFK. So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward this part because I kind of drive around for a couple minutes, and I went to his base. I thought he might be AFK in the base. It'd be free damage, but unfortunately it wasn't. So our teammate spots him, and I'm coming over to help him out. I am worried that this guy might take out my teammate. I just need to get there as fast as I can to support, just in case he needs us. And then I realized this guy doesn't really know what he's doing, or he's not the best player, which is okay. We track him. I go for another track shot right here to see if I can get as much assist as I can. Unfortunately, miss it right there. Our teammate puts a shell into him. We're going to get his side, make sure we can finish him off. And that was it. Pretty awesome game. I thought we were going to lose that at that one point where we were looking over the bridge and there was like 6 or 7 enemies swarming our one teammate. I was like, oh, crap, we're going to lose this game. It's going to be bad. But, hey, all you need is missiles and a little bit of luck, and you'll be able to pull it off. So, sneaky. We have a great game. 8,400 raw damage, 1,400 assisted, 5 kills. Hell of a game. Great game for only being the second time playing this tank ever. Very enjoyable tank. I'm going to have a lot of fun in this thing. It is expensive, so if you're thinking about getting it, you might want to wait until they come out with the cheaper package. But GW approves. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.